at minimum, and you're winning your matchup.
Okay.
Because that other guy is averaging a triple-double.
Yes, absolutely. Speaking of that other guy, all right, Alan, what number does Nikola Jokic get? We're talking about points, rebounds, and assists combined.
Yeah, I'm going to take the assist there from VC and say 50. 30, 10, 10. Yeah, I mean, that's what he's doing.
AKA triple-double.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Another triple-double.
He's literally almost averaging that. Isn't that amazing?
That's crazy.
9.7 rebounds is the reason why he's not at 10.
Well, take a look at this, because Jokic is averaging, as you point out,
points, I think, to get a trip. I'm just gonna go Magic.
Okay, that's a great one. That's a great one. You might have overthought it. How about the King?
No way, man.
Guys, the bubble doesn't count.
How about the King?
No way.
We've been talking a lot of LeBron James. So you gonna give me this layup? And I'm just gonna let you block it?
Yes, exactly. LeBron, the sneaky Josh. Oh, man. All right. Speaking of LeBron, let's play a little game we call What's Your Number? So, RC, how many points does LeBron James need to score tonight?
LeBron James needs to score 28.6 points tonight because that's his playoff average. Excuse me.
Oh.
And so I think, if he scores 28.6, not just playing. I think LeBron needs to score over 25 points tonight, but they need to be meaningful buckets.
Typical Graziano trying to steal a dub.
Hey, if you had an Apple Watch.
Just saying. Right. That's why he's a future Hall of Famer. All right, let's talk about this game here. So, AD, does he need to outplay Jokic, you think, for the Lakers to win this series?
He has to. You're not going to outplay him. What he needs to do is outwork him, if that makes any sense. Run the floor hard. They were running on the Warriors. Don't let the defense get set, that kind of thing. You don't want the Nuggets defense to get set either. They're going to want to run on you, but this is going to be one of those games where can Anthony Davis use his athleticism, which we know at times we all cringe when he...
9 assists. This is going in here to the Western Conference Finals. He is just the second player in NBA history with 300 points, 100 boards, and 100 dimes through their first 11 games in a single postseason, joining Oscar Robertson in 1963.
Dan Graziano actually sent me the number, and I didn't have my phone.
Really?
He sent me the answer. He said LeBron did it bubble year, and then he said, and Draymond actually did it the year before.
Look, Dan Graziano. You can't beat Dan Graziano.
I'm gonna be honest. I knew the football guys.
You know what, though?
The basketball guys.
Well, you didn't ask.
Right.
No, you didn't.
Phone a friend?
Yeah, but I thought you were going to be like, I need to phone a friend. I was like, yo!
You know this, when you land, it hurts.
I agree.
And so we'll cringe a lot, but can he reach back into the Wayback Machine and go back to his days when the Brow was one of the most athletic big men in the game? He's got to run the floor hard. He's got to play hard. So to me, he's got to work harder.
It wasn't too long ago, RC, where we kept talking about, if I'm going to start a team, I'm starting it with Anthony Davis. We're saying, hey, look, this guy's probably top 5 player in the league easily. And then we get to this postseason, then it's the inconsistency. Good game, bad game, good game, bad game. So how important is this series for him going up against the 2-time MVP?
I think it's extremely important because what Nikola Jokic is doing and who he has become in this league was what we thought Anthony Davis that consistent. And Anthony Davis has the talent to put those sorts of numbers up. But I agree with Alan on this. It's about effort. It's about work. Yep. It's about doing certain things that Nikola Jokic can't do athletically and making him work on both ends of the floor. What you've seen from Nikola Jokic, especially in the playoffs, is everything is so easy. I think a lot of times we like to make jokes about a lack of athleticism when we should be talking about the presence of efficiency, right? We should be talking about the efficiency of movement, understanding how to get to my spots, how to be physical. Anthony Davis needs to make that hard for him.
Austin Reeves, Michael Porter Jr., those two guys are I think, huge for the success of both of them.
And you know what, too, though? Like, and maybe y'all could speak to this a little differently in basketball than football. Like, we all know the dude on your team that you have to pump up. The guy on your team that has the matchup, that coming into the game, you say, hey, man, you got him, right? Like this is you. We coming to you early. Or that one corner, you say, hey, man, listen, if we got the right coverage, I'm going to lock you on, dude. I know you can get him, right? Or the rusher that you say, we want you one-on-one with this tackle, even though the tackle is all pro, because I believe you are better. I think that's what getting Anthony Davis started.
So I was going to say, he plays
king of that. All right, so if that's the case, then, Vince, is it imperative for the Lakers to get AD going early tonight, or is it LeBron James needs to set the tone?
I think it's AD early. And I really do, because LeBron can break glass in case of emergency at any point.
I like that.
At any point. When, like, he looks around, oh, you guys don't have it yet? All right, follow me. Hop on my back and let's go. I know what to do. And I think establishing Anthony Davis early means a lot, because if he is winning his matchup, whatever that means, if he's winning his matchup, that means they're successful. If not, now LeBron says, I got to go win my matchup. I got to go win my matchup, or make sure I empower, I use that word often, empower somebody else, get them going to help win their matchup. Because
and also for his sense of urgency.
For Denver, it's KCP.
We got to pick some winners here. Tell me why you're going with the Lakers.
I'm going with the Lakers because when you
I'm listening.
Oh, okay, thank you. Because when you look at this team and you look at the way that they've played, the way that they've stepped up, and I also feel like Darvin Ham manipulating this roster and finding the exact time to use guys, the exact time to put players in place to be successful. Go back to Lonnie Walker playing early on in that series in the game that was out of reach. And he saw something in him and he said, okay, I'm going to give him a little more time. And then you get that explosion in the fourth quarter. Understanding, okay, Austin Reeves. I think that the Lakers and Darvin Ham have figured out ways to play on that night. They've now morphed into what the New England Patriots were a time ago under Josh McDaniels offensively. We can be whatever we need to be to win on those games, and I think they'll find a way to win 4 of the 7.
And you can see the rest of us are picking the Nuggets. I just think, as we all believe, that this is the Nuggets team only chance they got to win it.
It's just funny, right? Yeah. The football dude comes up and picks the Lakers. Right? Like all the basketball guys and the real hosts, they're like, yeah, we're going to pick the team that's better. Football guy, need him to be the leader.
Vince, how many